From 1945 to 1991, two superpowers stood on the brink of nuclear war. They never fought directly, but their rivalry shaped every continent. This is the Cold War. World War II ended in 1945. Europe lay in ruins. Germany was defeated. Britain and France were exhausted. A power vacuum opened. Two nations rose to fill it: the United States and the Soviet Union. They had been allies against Hitler. Now they became rivals. The United States controlled Western Europe. The Soviet Union controlled Eastern Europe. Each saw the other as a threat. The conflict was about ideas. The United States championed capitalism, private property, free markets, democratic elections. The Soviet Union championed communism, state ownership, planned economy, one-party rule. These systems could not coexist peacefully. Each side believed the other would destroy it. During the war, they cooperated. After the war, cooperation collapsed. Stalin broke promises about free elections in Poland. Churchill warned of an iron curtain falling across Europe. Truman saw Soviet expansion as aggression. Fear drove both sides. The Soviets feared encirclement. The Americans feared communist takeover. In 1945, the United States dropped atomic bombs on Japan. The Soviet Union tested its own bomb in 1949. Nuclear weapons made direct war unthinkable. Both sides could destroy the world. This created a new kind of conflict. Cold, not hot. In 1949, the United States formed NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Western nations pledged mutual defense. In 1955, the Soviet Union formed the Warsaw Pact. Eastern Bloc nations joined. Europe split into two armed camps. Both sides built massive nuclear arsenals, thousands of warheads, enough to destroy civilization many times over. They built bombers, then missiles, then submarines. Each advance by one side triggered a response by the other. The world lived under constant threat. The doomsday clock measured how close we came to midnight. They never fought each other directly, but they fought everywhere else. Korea, 1950 to 1953. China and the Soviet Union backed the North. The United States backed the South. 3 million died. Vietnam, 1955 to 1975. The Soviet Union and China armed the North. The United States fought for the South. Millions more died. Afghanistan, 1979 to 1989. The Soviet Union invaded. The United States armed the resistance. The Soviets withdrew in defeat. Each war was local. Each war was global. The superpowers armed their allies. Others paid the price. The rivalry split countries in half. Germany divided in 1949. East Germany became communist. West Germany became capitalist. Berlin split by a wall in 1961. Korea divided in 1945. North Korea became communist. South Korea became capitalist. They remain divided today. Families separated. Cities walled off. Nations frozen in conflict. Intelligence agencies expanded. The CIA, the KGB, MI6, the Stasi. They recruited spies. They ran operations. They gathered secrets. They shaped events from the shadows. Surveillance became normal. Trust disappeared. Paranoia spread. The Soviet system could not sustain itself. The arms race drained resources. Central planning failed. Living standards fell. Mikhail Gorbachev introduced reforms in 1985. Glasnost brought openness. Perestroika brought restructuring. The changes spiraled beyond control. Eastern European nations broke free in 1989. The Berlin Wall fell. The Soviet Union dissolved in 1991. The Cold War ended. The United States remained the sole superpower. For 46 years, the world balanced on the edge. Nuclear weapons prevented world war, but proxy wars killed millions. Nations divided. Fear ruled. The Cold War ended without the bombs falling. That may be its most important consequence of all.